Let's talk about the luxury designer bags that I bought this year. The good, the bad, how and if they've been working out for me. And I will also include 2 bags that I bought this year but never revealed here on YouTube. So let's start. Starting strong with the Fendi and Tiffany collaboration, Baguette. Honestly, every time I look at it, I still can't believe that I actually have it. But anyway, so everyone probably already knows my love for Fendi baguettes. I absolutely love Fendi baguettes. It's the most practical, versatile, beautiful bag, and I love it. It goes perfectly with my personal style. So when I got it, I didn't have any concerns about whether I would love the bag. But I did have one concern, which is this is quite a rare and special bag. So it's not like I'd be able to get another one if something happened to it. So my concern was, will I be able to enjoy it as much as my other Fendi baguettes? And let me tell you, I'll be very honest, the first time I used it, I was more careful with it than I was with my very first Birkin. That's how precious this baby is to me. But at the same time, I had so many styling ideas in my mind that I just wasn't able to keep it on a shelf. Am I carefree with this bag? No. Would I cry if someone spilled coffee on it? As materialistic as it makes me sound, yes. Yes, I probably would. But will it stop me from using this bag? No, because it is simply too gorgeous to keep it stored somewhere in a box. I need to use this bag. I need to love this bag. So this is definitely one of my best purchases. And this bag is probably one of my absolute favorite luxury designer handbags ever. So yeah, this is definitely 10 out of 10. The next bag, unfortunately, I no longer have because it didn't work out for me. Let me tell you what happened. So it's a bag by Polene. It was my first ever Polene bag, and I was very excited because everyone's been talking about this brand. And the bag that I got is the Polene wicker bag. It's called Iki. Ik. Ike. I will put the name on the screen as well as a picture of the bag so that you can see what I'm talking about. In theory, this was the perfect bag. It was exactly what I had been looking for. I really wanted a wicker bag with tan leather details. I wanted it to be small. I wanted it to have a closure because a closure on summer wicker bags is quite rare. So I was very happy that it had one, and it was also very unique. It was not a bag that I had seen before. So again, in theory, perfect. I bought it around the same time as I did the Fendi Baguette, so it wasn't really wicker bag season just yet. So I kept it stored away in a box. And then when the summer finally came, I started styling that bag, and something just didn't work. Every time I would style that bag, there would be another bag that looked better with that same outfit. It just, it wasn't giving what I was looking for. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the bag. It was beautifully made, and in fact, I still like it. I still think that it's a cute bag. But I'm at a point in my handbag collection where if it doesn't fill a gap or if it doesn't bring anything new to the collection, it needs to go. So unfortunately, that was the scenario this time. I was very disappointed because the price point is so good, and it was really a very beautiful and unique and special bag. So yeah, but it is what it is. I'm very particular about what I'm looking for, and hopefully a similar bag will find its way in my direction. Next up is the APC Grace Baguette bag. This is hands down my most worn bag of the year. I bought it as my go-to errand bag, and that's exactly what it has been. This bag has been through everything, like absolutely everything, and it still looks brand new. Just as I expected, it goes with absolutely everything. It's been very easy to style. It's really the perfect grab and go bag. There are 2 things that I want to mention in case you're considering this bag. And the first thing is that it is slightly less spacious than I thought it would be. So this is how it looks on the inside. As you can see, there's some of my things over there. And it fits all of my essentials, but they have to be very organized, because if they're not going to be organized, the bag won't be able to close, or at least close easily, and then I would risk damaging some of my items inside. So yeah, it fits everything, but you have to be organized. And then the other thing is that I actually already mentioned when I bought this bag, when I unboxed it on YouTube, was that it is not a comfortable crossbody bag. This is really meant to be worn as a shoulder bag. So if you're considering it and if you're thinking, I'm going to wear this crossbody, I don't find it very comfortable. So this is definitely more of a shoulder bag for me. Another bag that I hadn't revealed here on YouTube is the Jacquemus Le Panier tote bag with a pink leather trim. It is so simple, yet it's so cute. I had always wanted one of these summer basket totes. I really liked the Celine one. It used to be my first choice, but it had no form of closure whatsoever. It was completely open all the time, and that's just something that I already know I can't work with. That's when I started looking at the Loewe ones, but the Loewe ones, they had these like leather strings to tie the bag together, and I used to have a bag with a similar system like that, and I absolutely hated it. It was such a hassle to tie and untie, and if you need to access the bag easily, it's too much work. And then for some reason, I decided to look at this bag once again. I don't know why, because I already knew that it doesn't have a closure, because initially, when this bag was released something like 3 years ago, it had nothing. It was the exact same story as with the Celine basket totes. They were always open. But now, when I found it, I saw that they have added a lobster clasp. And it's something so little, but it makes the bag so much more practical for me. Because what I would normally do is I would put all of my valuables in a pouch and at the bottom of the bag. Then I would throw a towel on top of that, and then a water bottle on top of that. And in that way, if the bag falls, the clasp stops everything from falling out, and my valuables are still safe and sound. So yeah, it's something very little, but it made me choose this bag instead of all the other designer basket totes out there. I love the pop of color. It just wouldn't look the same on the Celine or the Loewe one. On this one, somehow it works. And I love that it has top handles and long shoulder straps. The shoulder straps are long enough for the bag to be worn as a crossbody bag. That's not something that I would normally do because it's a very big bag, but if you need to go hands-free urgently, then it's something that you can do with this bag. So I'm very, very happy with this bag. This is another 10 out of 10. The next bag I got was the Speedy 20 in this beautiful baby pink color. This was my first ever Speedy, and now I totally understand what all the hype has been about. It is such a great bag. It is small but spacious. It fits absolutely everything, and yet it still looks small and cute. It's lightweight, it's easy to style, it's just an overall very, very easy bag. And I don't see myself as a Speedy collector, but I do definitely see myself eventually maybe getting another Speedy, just because it is such a great bag. I would like maybe like a denim one or another pop of color, something special, something unique. I only have one complaint with this bag, and it's something that you may find silly, but I like for my light colored bags to have a bad side. But for this bag, both sides are exactly the same. So what I mean is that, for example, if I would wear it crossbody, I would always, for example, use this side against my body so that one side always stays nice, pristine, beautiful, and clean. And the other side, if it gets something like a little bit of color transfer, it's okay. It's not the end of the world because it's not like anyone's going to see this side anyway. But with this bag, it's like both sides are identical. So I don't know which side is the good side and which side is the bad side, which means I kind of have to be careful with both sides. I know it's a silly thing, but if it had a bad side, it would just make this bag a little bit more carefree for me. Other than that, everything has been perfect. Absolutely love this bag. And finally, the last bag on my list is the Dior D-Lite bag. I was so scared when I bought this bag because if you haven't noticed, Dior bags have gotten very expensive and they normally don't hold their value very well. So if I make a mistake, it's going to cost me a lot of money. And if that wasn't enough, this is a bag that is also made of fabric. So even though Dior, I believe, offers complimentary cleaning, there are some stains that may not be possible to clean. So there's always that uncertainty that what if I get something on it? Will it stay there forever? And as well, this is a bag that is very out of trend, you know, quiet luxury and all. I mean, Christian Dior. So this is not very on trend right now, but my gut was telling me to go for it. And I'm so glad that I did because this is what I was talking about before, filling a gap in my handbag collection. I don't have anything else like this. This bag is a work of art and it complements simple outfits so beautifully. I absolutely love styling this bag, and considering the size of it, it is not actually as heavy as I thought it would be. It fits more than I need. At one point, I had like 3 pairs of sunglasses in here and I didn't even realize it. So yeah, I am very happy with this purchase, and as of now, I have nothing to complain about. Very happy I got this. Okay guys, so that about wraps up today's video. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and I hope that you found it useful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do love talking about fashion. So let's stay in touch and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, stay safe.